Hello and welcome to another update video about Fantom. So Fantom has, as expected, come into the target area here. We have also seen now a first reaction to the target area as we found some support, where we had previous support here early in 2021 and also here most recently in September 21 around the 68 to 65 cent mark. We've dropped significantly. That was expected, but I also was surprised how strong it dropped in such a short period. I know there was a catalyst, and that's fine. These catalysts, they often just increase the speed of a movement that would have happened anyway. You know that we talked about these price levels already back in January, and we are finally there. The only worry that I have and still had and have about Fantom is that it dropped that much and that fast compared to where Bitcoin currently stands, because I still expect here a drop for Bitcoin. But anyway, that is where we are at the moment. All going okay. Yeah, we still have space in the current scenario here to drop to the low of the 88.7, to the 88.7% Fibonacci level. That is the low of the target area, that is at just below 4 cents, around about the 4 cent mark, 40 cents of course, sorry, around the 40 cent mark. We're currently at 75, so there is still plenty of space from here to the downside, around about 48%. That gives me a better feeling. Before yesterday I still used here the 17 cent level or 15 cent down here, the low, as start for the Fibonacci levels, but because we have come so close to the 88.7% Fib level, I'm now starting at 0. That doesn't change the scenario much, but it shows that in this current scenario, in this sort of higher level wave count, we can drop a little bit more, but 40 cents is really the last exit on the motorway. This is where we need to find support, ideally to turn around and get back into an uptrend. This is also where I would expect the price still to go, but so far everything has been fulfilled here, and at any point in time the price could now reverse, because theoretically, because it has completed the requirements for a correction. It has completed this C wave here. Yeah, it had, not necessarily completed, but it has come into the region below the wave A. That is what we need. It has come into an ideal target area for a wave 2. Yeah, in such a wave 2, which is consisting of a wave A, a wave B, and a wave C. Most cryptos come into this region between the 88.7% Fibonacci level and the 78.6% level. So from that point of view, no problem. We found support now. We talked in the last video about the situation that Fantom is now significantly oversold and that we can expect here a move up at any point. What we have seen is significant buying volume, yeah, that has come in. Also, I guess because we were just massively oversold here, just came down to 21 on the daily RSI. That is quite significant, and therefore you would expect now a little bit of a price increase. It is a bit too early to really judge that and confirm that, because all we have seen so far is just a green candle. Not even an engulfing green candle, yeah. But what we have done, we have with that green candle moved back above the 78.6% Fib level, and in today's candle we are exactly retesting it. So here I think today we are going to see the decision for the next few days. If we now see additional buying volume and we can move away from that 75 cent level, which is that 78.6% Fib level, then I guess we could move, if I zoom out a little bit, move back to the previous swing low here of the wave A. I think that is the next major support. There is one more support now here along the way, but the price on the way down did not really react to it. I would say that is round about the 96 cent mark here. That was a significant swing low back here in September. I think so we could find some resistance around that that area. We also hit maybe a small reaction here on the 27th of April to that level, yes. But then I think $1.13 is the next major level, because this has been the wave A low. It is a very important level. We had support in this area here various times, and we are going to see resistance. And here, round about here, in as I said, in September 21, we also had a reaction to that level. So I wouldn't be surprised if we get back to that level, especially as we're so much oversold. But really, all of that would not confirm and bring us back into an uptrend. Unfortunately, because we have dropped so much, to get back into an uptrend, we would need to break above $1.69. That is significantly far away. But what you need to do, as per trend theory, you need to break above a previous swing high. You make a higher high and you need to make a higher low in order to really break a trend. At the moment, we have dropped so much, pretty much nearly in a straight line, that we really need to get above that. As an absolute minimum, we should get above 123. That is a minor swing high here. Short-term noise, I would say, but this is what we need to do. Yeah, and it's too early to judge what we are doing now. I can see a potential, at least short-term trend reversal here, because we have found support. This is the biggest green candle we have seen since the beginning of April on the daily. It is not an engulfing green candle, but there is hope because we have seen significant buying value now and volume, because we have been oversold. But overall, everything still points at the moment to further downtrend, and I just have to assume that as long as we are not making a higher high and higher low, so at least get above 123, I have to assume that we are coming further down. I can't just change my view. I have to wait for a clear signal in the chart. Short term, as I said, upside is possible, but what is currently coming up here to me looks still fairly corrective. But we were oversold on all time frames really, but now the selling volume has increased again. On the 4 hour, yes, we've made a bullish crossover on the MACD. On the daily though, you can see the RSI dropping again. Yeah, I think we need to wait a little bit more and get a little bit more confirmation how the market is deciding here. For me at the moment, downtrend still at play, and very importantly, we are even here in a descending channel. So we would need to get out of that as well, and we're quite far from the resistance level of that channel now. So you can draw this massive channel. I think it's good to draw that on the daily because we have some wicks that are sticking out there to the downside, I think. So we can draw it probably like that, where you have one touch point here, 2, 3, 4 touch points. You need at least 3. Maybe that one doesn't count here, but we've got 3 touch points here. We have a channel here, and we're pretty much in the middle of the channel, so you can see there is up and downside potential, you know, until we break above that anyway, and that is very close to that 113 and also that previous swing high level at 123 that we really need to get above. To the downside, this exactly cuts through the 40-cent level, which is that 88.7% fib level. So we are pretty much in the middle, and we now need to wait how the market decides. Short-term noise always possible both ways at the moment. I would rather say probably more to the upside at the moment or sideways, because we are oversold. So the RSI needs to recover, and the downside potential short-term at the moment is limited. But medium-term, I sincerely hope the market gives Fantom a chance in this blue target area to turn around. This is statistically the level where most cryptocurrencies and assets in a wave 2, in such a wave are we at the moment, turn around and get back into an uptrend. This is not guaranteed, but it is a area where we said we get into. We are in here now, and this is where we can expect with a high probability a turnaround now. All right, so hopefully you liked the update about Fantom. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then check out the channel membership and maybe even check out the trading course I'm currently publishing on my website. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.